Hey y'all, Charlie Agar with Charlie Bee Company here in Seguin, Texas. This is an exciting year for us. It's the first year I've ever bought package bees, 3 pounds of bees with a queen that you install. Just had them shipped. It's been a crazy day. Got up at 3 in the morning and loaded up 2 vehicles and brought 150 packages back here for our customers. My first hive of bees was a package and I really had a blast doing it. And it's fun to watch them grow and take off. So I'm just gonna get into these bees and show you how it's done. Package bees are pretty time sensitive. They arrive in the mail, a lot of times US Post, or you pick them up like we did from a shipper or from a bee supply company like ours. They travel with a can of syrup that has a little rag and an opening where they can access the syrup and keep them fed as they travel and keep them cool. The key is to keep them cool, right? So they traveled overnight in a truck designed just for doing that. They have a queen right here. I'm pulling the queen off a little tab, and she's just hanging inside a cage inside the hive. Beautiful queen. All queens are beautiful. She's got a white mark on her. She's ready to go to work for us. And a package is really little more than just a shaken swarm of bees. They're looking for a new home. They're kind of confused. They've been shaken from other hives. So we give them a little bit of brood. This is a brood frame that I took from one of my hives. It's capped brood. It's got some honey. They're going to really cling to this because that brood gives off a really strong pheromone. So this is the cork keeping the queen in. You wouldn't want to take that out right away. I like to leave her locked in for a day or two, and then I'll come back and take that actual cork out and smear a little bit of fondant in there, or even a marshmallow. The bees chew through it and get to her. Got to set it so the bees can tend to her, they can feed her, so that window is visible. And I've got just some grungy old frames in here. I know the bees are going to clean them up, so I install that queen and get them ready to shake. See how grungy those old frames are? I just don't worry about a little bit of wax moth on there. The bees will clean it right up and re-wax it for me. We do want to definitely get them some juicy juice, so this is 1-to-1 sugar water. Pretty much mirrors what is happening in flowers right now. Nectar is very thin, so that encourages them to build comb because they need more comb. They're going to really need to get to work here and get rocking. The other piece is the entrance reducer. You can do the small size or the medium. I start typically with the small size in the front of my hives so that they really can protect it. Now it's time to just shake them in. So I take a few frames out typically so I can make a space to shake the bees down in. And this is where it gets totally fun. You get to shake bees. This is what we do when we do bee removals too. Shake bees into the hive. It's one of my favorite things to do. As a new beekeeper, it's kind of daunting and a little overwhelming, but it's really kind of fun. Kids love doing it. I'll shake as many bees out of this as I can. These boxes actually open on the end as well, so you can shake them out proper, but I just shake them like crazy. Get as many bees out as I can. There'll be a few stragglers, and I'll set that box down in front of the hive and let those stragglers come in. Don't be afraid to bounce it on the hive. Try not to kill any bees, but there's just a few stragglers. They'll find their way into the hive. And then I'll put some more of my grungy frames back in, and this hive is going to get to work. They're going to do just fine. They've got food, they've got a queen, and they are off and running. Pretty simple process. That's a great way to get started. Now I get to come back in a few days, see how they're doing. Spring is just a magic time in bees, very forgiving for new beekeepers. We're going to feed our bees and observe.